So I decided to do a poll last week asking you guys what your favorite modern Call of Duty Zombies game is. Basically anything from Cold War onwards. And surprise, surprise, Cold War Zombies actually ended up winning by like a landslide. It wasn't even close, which I find funny because this game always felt a little bit unfinished to me. I do kind of like how the skills, you can upgrade everything. I prefer the augment system, but the reason we're back on Cold War though is because not only did I really enjoy this game for the most part, it had one of my favorite modes of all time, and that is Onslaught, which I don't want to go into a public lobby. I think we need to go to a private match. Yeah, here we go. So you had Core as like a standard selection of maps and modes to play. You had a survival version of Outbreak, which I've actually never played before. I didn't really care for Outbreak much, but Onslaught, this is what I wish came back, because just look at how many different variations of this there are. So Onslaught, for those of you who don't know, it's basically playing zombies on multiplayer maps. So you've got, deprogram, drive-in, you can choose really cool individual places. You get a bonus XP rewards for reaching certain milestones. You got Onslaught Elite, which was just against any elite enemies. Pretty sure there were no zombies at all, maybe? You got Mystery Munitions, which is basically like gun game almost, which is a very cool mode. I do actually want to revisit that. Containment, which is on the smaller maps, which is the one most people played because the actual orb doesn't travel around the map. You got Onslaught Accelerated, which is just a faster version of the mode. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, there's Diminishing Light, which you have to just keep on surviving surges for the orb to stay in place, I guess. But without further ado, let's go into Containment. Oh, I got Nuketown first try. Now, I actually got Nuketown the last time I played Onslaught, which was like 2 years ago now. So we'll give it a try on a different map. Game Show. Oh, this is a cool one. Personal bests. Okay, so I survived 40 surges on my best attempt. Jesus. So it's kind of like a zombies survival map, but it takes place on a game show. I'm going to spawn in with the Howler because I didn't realize this. I did actually complete the Dark Ether grind, so I got the Dark Ether camo, which is pretty cool. Man, it's been so long since I've played Cold War. Everything just looks so alien. But yes, here is the little surge orb thing. We just have to keep on killing zombies to fill this up. But you can pretty much be anywhere you want around the map, which is why I prefer this to regular Onslaught, because you kind of have to be confined. But we've already got armor. Nice. It drops from the zombies instead of having to go and buy it, which I much prefer for the economy. But yeah, just look at what we got around the map, dude. Got a proper, like, changing room thing here. I've been watching Arrested Development, and my god, is that the funniest show I think I've watched in years. But just seeing this entire set, it just seems very Arrested Development, which is funny. Also didn't realize you can turn off the compass on the top of the screen. You know, the thing that's like north, south, east, west. So thank god for that. I'm also going to turn subtitles off because we don't need it. I don't give a shit about these generic quotes, man. But I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far whenever you're watching this. I'm actually shocked. That FNAF Zombies video I did surprisingly, like, really, really well. Practically doubled my best performing video in the last 10 videos. So thank you all so much for that. Let me know down in the comments section below, actually. I'm curious, what's your favorite video that I've made that you enjoyed watching? I feel like it's a bit of a selfish thing to ask, but it's like, I'm actually curious. Because I have a lot of videos that I really loved. The first time I played Onslaught on Nuketown and did a video, it was pretty cool. But what's up, Megaton? Been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, you split into two. I forgot I spawned in with a better gun. We got a free perk, literally the worst one, Death Perception. But that's pretty cool. I'll pick up the C4s. So yeah, every time we get an elite, we get another perk. So the longer you survive, the more perks you get, obviously. And then as long as you don't die, what did I get? I really got another Howler. That is so typical. And I did get a Diamati, sure. You can actually apply blueprints in-game, which I don't get why this isn't a thing in Black Ops 6 and 7. But whatever. There is something quite satisfying about this game, now I go back to it. I don't know if it's just the raw killing of zombies that's just very gritty. It's a lot of fun. And we get a knife to spawn in instead of a stupid fists. That's cool. Although I do remember this knife being like a one-hit until round 15 or something ridiculous. So, and even the slide without PhD is pretty ridiculous. We've got another one of these acting rooms back here. Yo, what the hell? They chilling. Knife Wood 2. I thought I said Killing Floor 2. But yeah, I've been loving Arrested Development. It's actually just hilarious. I can't believe it came out in 2003. And the acting choices are just sublime. We can actually go all the way in here. What the heck? Spin again. Imagine if I could genuinely spin it. That'd be so cool. Oh! I can? I got 250. Wow. Imagine if that actually gave me points, but because we're playing Onslaught. You get different elites each time. This time it's a Mangler. Wow, you're so cool, bro. What point did I get? Speed cola. That's what we want to see. Combat bow. You know, honestly, I'll take the sniper. Screw it, dude. Snipers are pretty good in this game. Don't really like how slow they zoom in, though. So, but that's fine. The most important, like, aspect of this game is knowing how strong the explosives are. Also being able to run over these tiny little armor pieces, which will fill up your armor again. And actually, you know what? I want the Diamatti back. And I think I'd rather have Semtexes. What if there's just a spinning car in the middle of here? Like, oh yeah, let me just win that real quick. But it's weird how I think this game handled drops better. Because in Black Ops 7, the main thing is there's just so much clutter on the screen because of like picking up all the items on the floor. I'm not saying this is much better, but I prefer picking up tiny pieces of armor and ammo that still count instead of just having a billion plates on the floor instead. But then again, it does feel like you never run out of ammo or armor even. Ooh! I spawned in with a blue rarity weapon because I've completed the super Easter egg. And I do plan on playing all the other maps again, actually. If you guys are interested, you know, I will be sure to do that. There's the elite down. Got the bronze trophy. Pick up some more armor. What do we want then? RPD is. I don't actually know how we get level 2 and level 3 armor. On Onslaught anyway. What happened to you? They died like that. Brilliant. Oh, we're actually getting plague hounds spawning now? Oh, I got PhD. Look at this ridiculous shit, dude. Oh, fuck. How I didn't die there? You tell me. And I think the Howler is actually still just better. Except for an insta-kill. Let's go. And we got another one too. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I can't believe it came out in 2020. And that's 6 years now. I think the problem is the fact that this game did actually feel very different to Black Ops 4, which that's a good thing. But then Black Ops 6 just felt too similar to Cold War, and now Black Ops 7 is pretty much identical to Black Ops 6, but with big improvements. Because even though I'd say that... Oh, that's my third insta-kill in a row. What the fuck? Wait, a fourth insta... Okay. But the problem is the fact that Black Ops 7 is not different enough for a game that comes out exactly 1 year later. If it wasn't for that, it'd be fine. Like, if Black Ops 6 never came out and Black Ops 7 was the next game, it would have been good. But we've got an ether tool, so now I have purple rarity. And I have elemental pop. It actually gives me electric cherry, I think. Yeah, there we go. And I think we do have a crossbow, actually, or a bow. Pew! The score streaks are very strong in this. Because, yeah, the bow is literally just like the bows from Der Eisendrache. It's actually that strong. And that's my 5th insta-kill? Are you kidding? But I wanted to pick up that flamethrower. We have a purple Howler on the floor. Whatever. Yeah, there are a few other maps on Onslaught that I kind of want to give a try today. And then if you guys are interested specifically in Nuketown, then I've already got a video for that, of course. I'm almost dying. I haven't got Jug, I gotta remember that. But that's fine, because I have a flamethrower. Ooh! If only it was this good in World at War. Getting daily challenges done. Oh, okay, there we go. What's up, Elite? Who's it gonna be? Megaton? Ooh! Okay, but Flamethrower might actually be really good. Yeah, just because I think he's immune to... Or he's weak to fire. Burn! Okay, he's not that weak. I think it's actually brain rot, but whatever. Shotgun's very strong. You only get like a few zombies at a time, which is nice. And yeah, just a couple of shots here, and you're gone. Easy peasy. That's the silver trophy. So as soon as we get to gold, we'll switch to the next map. We've finally got level 2 armor and picked up a chalice, which means we get Pack-a-Punch. That's how you get Pack-a-Punch, which is funny. So I'll pick up the stoner. I got elemental pop on the floor. As like an additional perk, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna have Ring of Fire just so I can breathe for a second. You don't have to reload at all when you're in here. And you do extra damage. It's actually ridiculous. But it made high rounding on this game so much more fun, in my opinion. The only map I have gotten to round 100 on since Cold War was the Tomb, and it was literally just because you have the Ice Staff. It made it a bit more enjoyable. But yeah, I haven't cared for high rounding in Black Ops 7 at all, really. Other than specifically for relics. Brain rot, go, my boy. Whee! God, the amount of insta-kills are actually insane. It kind of makes it doable to go for really ridiculous rounds on this. But yeah, on Black Ops Cold War, you just had much more fun because every single gun would work for high rounds. It was just a matter of persistence, really. I think my highest round was 218, and that was on D Machine. And then I definitely hit round 100 on Mauer de Toten. I think I did on Forsaken as well, but by the time Forsaken came out, I sort of played it maybe 5-6 times and then gave up because it was just a bit boring. Another insta-kill? I guess it's like the only drop we can get, which frankly I forgot about. But I think as soon as we get to Surge 20, that's when we get the golden chalice. Leveling up my stoner, let's go. Now his gun is actually gold, so I'm pretty set. Only tier 1 Pack-a-Punch, so I mean I switched to this and everything just gets absolutely obliterated. But just look at how strong Cold War stamina up is too. Whee! Basically just untouchable. But yeah, I think one of the major issues of Cold War, the reason it didn't, like, succeed as much as it could have, is probably the fact that as the DLCs went on, they didn't feel different enough. Firebase was just a very generic-looking map, even though I think it's wildly overhated. Wow, that was easy. I got a quick revive, let's go. Definitely an overhated map, but... Oh, the Magnum. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll take that. With Cryo Freeze? Sure. Man, I love the Magnum. Magnum's sick. But yeah, I think if the DLCs were more like Black Ops 6, they'd be a little bit more interesting. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Let's pop this for a second. Actually, let's use the Magnum. Don't have to reload. It boosts my damage too. Ooh, this is interesting. Level 133, Prestige 8. I think Prestige 8 is what, the max Prestige? Or I don't know how I'm at level 133 then, or whatever. It's like a one-shot headshot if I'm actually accurate enough. Yeah, there we go. Oh, full power. Wait, this pistol has 500 ammo? Are you serious? Okay, that's kind of insane. Ah. I did really enjoy the way the ammo mods worked in this game. So this was the first game to introduce elements, certain elements being stronger against other enemies. And for the most part, I think that mechanic has been a massive success. I certainly enjoy it anyway. Let's use the flamethrower a bit more. It's just too good. I also feel like it's a lot more fun to train on this game. Even though there are a lot of super sprinters later on, because of how broken PhD and stamina are, you don't really see it as that much of an issue. And yeah, the shotgun is literally just one-shotting everything now. It's crazy to think that I think the next video I do on this channel is going to be the 10th anniversary special of Der Eisendrache releasing, which is just wild to me. I actually died? Oh, fuck. Kill a zombie to revive. Oh, does that like save my perks? Oh, there's no zombies around. Oh, you know what? I'll just use the fucking revive. I just lost an extra perk because of that. Stim shots are actually really good. You're supposed to use those. I think I will throw a grenade at you. Because you hate grenades. Sorry, Mangy. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, go away. Bronze Chalice. Giant Arc XD. War Machine. Okay, I'll take that. And I also have Mule Kick now, which is nice. So I can pick up this. And this. Oh, I'm dead. I have to kill a zombie to revive. There we go. That went absolutely horribly. I should just be abusing the shotgun more, because it's just too good. I think I lost my stoner as well. Like, it's actually just disappeared now. Which isn't ideal. Let's stim shot. Oof. Leveling up. Unless, please be on the floor. No, I don't even see it. That's dumb. I guess if I get Mule Kick, I'll get it back. I think that's a thing. I should have probably just said yes to the War Machine. You train up a full horde, and I'm not kidding you, this will literally kill every single zombie. So if we just... Because training is actually kind of possible. The zombies just spawn in the ground, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean... You see the fucking kill feed? Actually ridiculous. So we just do that once more. And yeah, here we go. Let's just press one explosion. That was everything. Can I actually get on the car? I can get on the spinning car. You're kidding me. And they can't get me? Oh, they throw stuff at me! Oh, I died. Well, we were basically at the golden, what's it called? Chalice, so it's fine. So now we're going to try out another map. This one's called ICBM. And if I remember correctly, it's kind of like Ascension in a way, in the fact that it's around a rocket. But I'm glad I went back to this game, because I don't want to write it off as, oh, Cold War's so mid, because everyone just complains about the maps being kind of boring. Because the actual game itself, I mean, I got to level 133. I didn't do that for no reason. I obviously clearly enjoyed it. And yes, I've also got golden chalice up here on the top right. So let's try a different gun. I'll try the bullfrog, actually. This is one of my favorite guns in this game. I'm a sucker for like the PP Bison and any gun that's like a bullpup. Although I don't have my dark ether camo on it. Well, it's too late now. But yeah, this is kind of just like the Ascension starting room in a way, where you've just got this giant center that you can run around in. And oh, critical kills, let's go. I didn't realize I haven't finished the bullfrog. That's why I skipped SMGs completely. Yeah, we've got this entire underground little bit here. We've got random thing here. Can you wall run in this game? I can't remember. I know you can mantle. That was like the big change for this game, which is very cool. I think these are probably campaign locations as well as multiplayer. But yeah, it's kind of sad there's no double tap, but since you've got Pack-a-Punch, you don't really need it. And for the weapon rarities as well. They're luxuries that you don't really need. Alright, kill one more of you. I keep forgetting to actually pick up frag grenades. There is my armor. So now is when the elite will spawn in. And it looks like we got a stinking mangler, which can't say I'm the happiest about, but if I had the Howler, this would actually be over already. There we go. I got Tombstone. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, it's a decoy. I'll take the QBZ. Don't mind if I do. Apply blueprint. Damascus Elite has, wow, way more ammo. Don't mind if I do. Tomahawk. I imagine this is pretty strong considering what gave me an insta-kill. Wow. All of the lethals in this game are just ridiculously strong. Oop. I actually only killed one. Okay, maybe I will stick to grenades instead. But yeah, I really enjoy these like party modes. We did get survival maps back in Black Ops 7, so I can't really complain. I never for a million years thought they would bring that back, since the last time Treyarch did survival maps was technically this, but if we're counting before that, then Black Ops 2. And that was like a decade and a half ago at this point. But who do we have now? Oh, it's a bloody megaton. I think this is where I need to... I don't have Ring of Fire, which is fine, because headshots are OP. And you can't damage these straight away. You have to wait a second. Oh, goodness. Come on, die already. Woo. There we go. I got quick revive. Sure. Turrets are pretty good because you could just place them down and then they will defend you. There's a max ammo there I missed. Fuck. But we got Death Machine. And we did actually get the Gallo, which is probably the strongest gun in this game. I always preferred using the Howler because pump shotguns, there's just something about them that's very cool. Because the Gallo's good, but it's also a little bit brain dead the way you just sort of spam it. Reloads very slowly, but it's great for taking out multiple elite enemies at once or killing a full horde very fast. But yeah, I kind of wish there was a way you could interact with the rocket. Like, that's what these maps really need. It's the same for the survival maps on Black Ops 7 Zombies, is they need something to make them unique. And I know we're going to be getting cursed mode soon, which is awesome. Because as soon as the Mars survival map comes out, I'm definitely going to play that. Because, I mean, Mars survival, I mean, shit, dude. Sounds kind of awesome, to be honest. Oh, it's a stinking twisty dude. What are you doing up there? Mimics, man. The worst enemy type. Should I just whip out the Death Machine for a second? I'm pretty sure they added the Death Machine to BO7 as well. But there's that bronze chalice. I got a hand cannon, also very good. Oh yeah, max ammo won't even give you your grenades back in this game, which is a bit stinky. But it's such a good mode to just grind camos, grind XP. Just wish there was a little something extra, because once you actually unlock all of the skills that I showed earlier, where you could upgrade all the perks, the weapons and stuff, and the field upgrades, you basically had nothing to do other than the camo grind. And then once that was done, you've got no reason to play other than to level up. Which, on the one hand, is fine, but it doesn't really make for very fun replayability because, at least with augments, you've got so much, like, wiggle room, I guess, to mess around with stuff. You can try completely different builds, like if you want to go full movement speed-based build, you can actually do that, which is something I might experiment with in the future. And we've got an elite. Let's go. Who is it? It's a flippin' mangler. Well, it's a good thing I have speed cola. But you're flippin' immortal, which is why we just use the Death Machine. Don't even mess around. It ain't worth it. Got armor, I got an ether tool, and a Pack-a-Punch. Let's go. And I'll take stamina up, you know, it's not bad. Could be better. Oh, is that the org on the floor? Okay, you know what? I like the Gallo, but... oh, if only this wasn't a burst gun. I don't really vibe with burst guns. I kind of thought it was full auto. Shit. Let's try it for Type 63. Or just try getting stuck on the floor. That was cool. But, you know, semi-autos, never sleep on them. They're usually pretty good. That was completely my fault. Yeah, I should have just been using a gun like this. Practically one shot to the head. At least I kept the perks that were important. Yeah, this is literally a one-shot headshot. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Ether Shroud. That was bloody close. Do I have a blueprint for this that makes it even better? Kind of, yeah. Has a shittier sight, though. Why do I keep getting myself cornered? Yeah, maybe I'll just use insta-kill with this. 5,000 eliminations with the Bullfrog. Let's go. Getting XP. I'm actually playing the Steam version of Cold War as well. I originally got this on Battle.net back in the day, and I just despise Battle.net. It's just my least favorite launcher ever. The Steam version's pretty good, although when I first bought it, I literally couldn't play it because for some reason it bugged and just wouldn't launch at all. It kept giving me these weird errors, which was very cringe. Finally, my upgraded armor. I have a bronze chalice, which on the type is probably going to be really disgusting, actually. Of course, it gave me tombstone. But I'm super excited to just go and play all the new maps that are going to come out in the future for Black Ops 7, because let's be honest, this is the last zombies game we're probably going to get for 3 years. So regardless of what some people are saying, like they hate the game or whatever, I'm still going to try to appreciate it regardless, because the game is good. I've just not played Black Ops 7 in like 2 weeks because I haven't had any interest. And the content update they announced is not bad, actually. It's pretty decent, but it's not enough to get me that interested in the game again. I'm like Prestige 7 or 8. I've gotten most of the relics, enough to get tier 4 Pack-a-Punch and stuff and have fun with that. And once Cursed comes out for survival, I will probably replay those a lot. Maybe for a video, maybe for a stream, who knows? Because that is one thing I want to do when Black Ops 7's finished, is go and play every single survival map that game has. Because God knows how many it's going to be. I mean, you saw how many was on Cold War. And this is only the second one of the mini-maps. Speaking of which, I wish you could bloody hide the mini-map. Such a eyesore. But yeah, I didn't really see too many good custom maps at the moment, like new ones that have released. There was one, I think the most popular this week is some Hogwarts map, but frankly, I could not care less for Harry Potter, especially since J.K. Rowling, the creator, the original writer and whatever, is probably one of the worst human beings alive. Just an absolutely horrible person. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I have a revive. Whatever, I only lost Tombstone. Could be freaking worse, couldn't it? I should really be aiming more. I should also be using my Ether Shroud more, but I'm trying not to clutch on it too hard, because it's just a bit boring. I need more armor. My armor is depleting. Oh, okay. Yeah, when you don't have armor, you just get 2 slapped and die instantly. It might be the same amount of surges I got to last time, but we've been getting really unlucky with just a lack of Juggernog, because as soon as you get it, your health is just doubled. Now, there's actually only 2 other maps we haven't played so far. I believe it's a U-Bahn and KGB. Annoying thing is that you have to back out and go back in to try and get the map again. Kind of wish you could just select what map you wanted to play, especially on solo, but whatever. Because here is U-Bahn, which is in like a underground sort of train station. It's kind of like Mauer de Toten, the little bit underground there. And we're actually going to go with the M1911 this time, because the Mustang and Sally is kind of iconic. And I'm pretty sure it's the same when you Pack-a-Punch it. And I do have the Dark Ether camo, of course, which is very nice, despite how dark it is down here. Ooh, creepy. But yeah, dual wield. We've got some stuff around here. I think the strat for this map, actually, is to just camp at the back. Hey, look, you got the bit that goes up towards the Mauer de Toten stuff. Yeah, this is a very, very similar layout. But yes, pretty much you just sit here, and it's an easy way to get crit kills by just lining them up here, but because we've got 1911s, I'm not going to sit around like boring style. Let's actually roam, play things a bit riskier. And I think, does the train actually come? I don't think the train does move, because that would be a nightmare. You can actually run all the way down here and almost die because it doesn't let you, obviously. Because yeah, you can also camp here. This bit is not quite as good because it's a little bit, I don't know, it seems smaller in my head. Maybe it's the same size. But yeah, let me know in the comments, actually, did you guys get the Dark Ether camo for this game? Because I think I did it during Vanguard's year. Like, I had to go back after Forsaken release to finish it off. I saw Chrism actually only finished it like a few weeks ago, which is pretty cool. Don't even blame him, because it took me ages to get around to it too. Oh, fucking hell, dude. I got no armor. I can't pick that up. Shit. Die, 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 die. Thank God for dual wield. Ow. Oh, finally. Max ammo does reload the gun at least. That's very nice. We got the M79. That's not actually too bad. We did just get PhD as well. And it explodes on impact. So if we pack-a-punch it, it's pretty strong. This is just going to be our explosives run, I guess. Kind of got the two perfect weapons for it. Because yeah, if you want to live to a really high round, just go with an RPG. The M79 probably is the single best choice, actually. And I guess I'm running Energy Mine this time. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I can understand why people don't like spawning in with loadouts. Because ever since Black Ops 4, I think... just make it like Black Ops 3 where you have to earn the specialist. Or pick it up from somewhere, like collect the loadout before you can use it. I think, what was it, Infinite Warfare Zombies that did that quite well? Kaboom? Actually, let's just use the Death Machine. It's just too good. Come on. Oh! Thank God for PhD Slider. Whew. Got another M79. I was destined to have it this game, I guess. And I also got Cryo Freeze. I mean, it's not bad because it makes every bullet pretty much slow for zombies. Not really what you want on a pistol, though. And I've also still not got any armor. Oh, and to top it all off, I got Death Perception.
Why?
Fantastic. That is probably the best bag I could have got. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, just slide more. Don't be an idiot. Pretty sure it's one-shots as well. For ages. Yeah, I'm not too sure how many people are going to actually watch this video, because my Nuketown Onslaught video did surprisingly quite well, but I have a feeling most people won't watch this for too long, which is fair enough. I mean, I understand it. Maybe it's not the most fun gameplay, but considering most people always ask for more simple zombies again, this is about as simple as you can get. Load into map, kill zombies, collect things, and that's it. Like, that's the entire gameplay loop. And you know what? Energy Mine! Oh! I need the armor. Okay, you're splitting. Right, here we go. While the insta-kill's still up. Kill, 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 kill. Come on! There we go. Got the Bronze Chalice again. Finally have armor and an ether tool. And I got Quick Revive. Oh, brilliant. And Pack-a-Punch. Pain and Suffering. And it is not explosive. Wait. I was lied to. It's not the Mustang and Sally. Lied to by myself, because I just didn't remember this, I guess. Yeah, Black Ops 6 was the first one to have the Mustang and Sally come back, I think. Because even Black Ops 4, I don't think that had it. Although I could be wrong, to be honest. Just judging by how everyone loves the Healy and Salvo, probably accurate. An RPG. That's also pretty good. Don't know if it's better than the M79, but this should still be pretty strong. And, oh yeah, I could just throw down an energy mine when I need to. Probably one of the worst field upgrades, actually, but I wanted to use something different for each run. And here comes the Elite. Who is it? It's a Mimic? Whatever, bro. Yeah, they're weak to Cryo Freeze. And I got Stamina up. Fantastic. And I finally get to upgrade my M79. Now this is explosive. And you get more than one shot. Sometimes when you shoot, it'll actually give you the shot back, which is even more OP, because you don't have to reload. Like, I think I shot 6 of them then. And we do have a War Machine as well on the floor. So I guess I'll use my Death Machine up. Try not to freaking die. Whew. Pew, 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 pew. All right, that's that done. War Machine. Insta-kill. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, because we could just be really risky, train them together, and do that. Like, it's fine until the dogs really start spawning in, then you get the stupid gas that comes down when they explode. Same reason I don't really vibe with Kino de Toten, because I'm just not a fan of the gassy dudes, my man. My man? What? I don't know why I said it like that. I've been watching too many American shows. I guess my lingo is starting to rub up on it. I have made a terrible mistake. Just kidding, because I think the Surge is now done? Any second now? Yeah, there we go. Here comes the Elite. It's a Mangler. Actually good, because they pretty much die instantly with this. Or maybe not. Well, this doesn't look very instant, does it? There we go. Certainly not too bad. We've got Mule Kick and Deadshot. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, all in all, not too bad. I do have Mule Kick, so if I just pick up that RPD, I need to actually... Oh, there we go. Throw a couple of energy mines down. We're good. Just so I can get this Bronze Chalice. Because even though I'm not going to use this much, it's still nice to have. M79 is just... it's too reliable. I just need an insta-kill, really. Which, speaking of which, ask and you shall receive. Throw out some stun grenades. Yeah, these surges get pretty ridiculous because it's one zombie for 1%, which means you have to kill pretty much 100 plus zombies on each surge now. And I mean, yeah, you get all these broken explosives and stuff, but it doesn't make it easy, especially if you go down and lose all your perks, because once the momentum stops, you're screwed. You can't exactly get your perks back other than by killing more elites, so you have to be immortal at that point, which I can't say is very likely. Ooh. God, this is so chaotic. Yeah, I'm excited to play the actual maps for this game as well, like, you know, Totem, Firebase. Maybe I'll revisit Outbreak, just to do all the Easter eggs again, just to have fun with it. I'll probably do them all in one video, just because chances are no one's going to want to watch it anyway. But yeah, I think what we'll do is no matter what, when we'll kill this elite, I'll move to the next map, because that's the last one. There's also Surge 17. This is where I died last time. I think this is just where it gets really hectic for some reason. And I do like that you can activate 2 Ether Shrouds or 2 field upgrades immediately after another. Always annoys me how the delay is in Black Ops 7. What's up, Mimic? Stinky? Oh, let's pull out these. Ah! Watch me get Jug next. I can almost guarantee it. Like, oh, you finally picked up... I knew it, dude. I literally called it. There's Quick Revive. At least I got a gold rarity weapon finally. But just talk about typical. How good are these? Well, they're... okay, they're not bad. Now I actually have way more health, so I'm not as scared. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll go to the next surge. Or I'll at least finish this one off so we get to 20. Insta-kill. Alright, pull out full auto. This is the strat, really. Have 3 guns, have a full auto for insta-kill, or just use the M79. You're not going to run out of ammo because, I mean, if you have Mule Kick, you're getting these all over the floor, which is nice because I don't think there's any ammo crates for you to buy ammo. So this is kind of as bare bones as you can get. But yeah, this is kind of like if Cold War Zombies had custom maps. Just the fact that you can play on these small, custom little environments. And there we go, Surge 20. So let's actually go ahead and just quit the match. Boom, boom, boom. Did pretty good that time. There we go. Now we move on to the final map, KGB. My highest on this one is 35. Okay, not quite as high. Probably because there's less place to sort of camp. But I thought we'd try the DMR-14 in this gun, just because it looks pretty cool. Oh, I like the look of this map, actually. Yeah, DMR-14 with the nice dark ether camo. Gorgeous. Semi-autos or tactical rifles are just bound to be really good. And that's a satisfying sound. This map has a lot more to it, actually, because there's an upstairs and a downstairs. Probably the biggest of all of these. It reminds me a bit of 5, you know, with these hallways and stuff. Oh, there's armor already. About bloody time. So yeah, we've got an upstairs here. I suppose you could camp in this little corner, I guess. What's that? Stim shot? Don't mind if I do. There's some serious knife lunge in this game, actually. I guess I should be using the knife more since it is still a one-hit. There used to be a weird knife lunge glitch on Black Ops 3, actually, on the Giant, where you used to be able to get into, like, this hidden spot on the map and cause a pile-up. Never really cared for glitches much, but that was, like, one of the few that I remember from back in the day. Oh, and you are dead! Let's go, DMR. Actually, not bad at all. Alright, let's pick up the Diamati as well. Oh, I got Jug first try, too? Oh, this is the run. Yeah, I think the smart strat is actually to upgrade 1 gun at a time instead of trying to mix and match with 2. Because getting ammo mods as well is really, really rare. I mean, you've seen I've probably gotten 2 in the last 4 games, with a combined total of like 65 surges. Oh, and here comes another Stinky. Who's it going to be this time? I've still got Energy Mine. I will actually change that out. We'll go with Frost Blast. Oh! Thank God for bloody Jug. Oh, the crit kill damage is just insane. And I got a power up. Don't mind if I do. I think it guarantees you a max ammo every time as well. So you're almost never going to run out of ammo. Woo-wee! Easy as pie. No extra perks, but that's fine. I got stinking death perception again. Got like posters on the wall here. What the heck? I do like the lighting on this map a lot more though. It's much more vibrant. Oh, and there is my field upgrade charge. So yeah, Frost Blast, probably one of my favorites. You just put down this frozen field around you. Stuns and slows nearby enemies, but it pretty much kills everything as well. So if you build up a full horde, use 1 Frost Blast, and then you get it back pretty quickly too. Like, the charge rate for field upgrades, I don't know if it's just this mode or in Cold War in general, but look, I've already got 2 charges back now, and apparently I can have a 3rd? Wow, that's something I didn't know. Wow. Well, here we go. All these books are there here. Imagine if I could interact with some of them. The Mangler. Remember it was so cool when the Manglers came back because it was like, oh my god, this is brand new. First time we've seen them since Gorod Krovi. And then they got used to death. I think they were in every single Black Ops 6 map, pretty much. Okay, and you are actually pretty tanky. Ooh. Come on. There we go. That's that bronze chalice. And an ammo mod. Let's go. Napalm Burst, one of the better ones. An ether tool. Yep, that's perfect. We are now overpowered. Yeah, you can have 3 Frost Blasts. I'll wait for my insta-kill to run out, just so I can prove how strong this actually is, though. Okay, we got pretty much most of them around. Look at that. Basically killed every single one. Like, this game it's so arcadey type fun, where it's very easy, which I guess is kind of ironic, because some arcade machines are pretty difficult, but it's very, very enjoyable to just kill things in-game. And that is that one done. Alright, elite time. Gonna be a mimic this time, I bet. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, you are immortal. If I just frost blast you. Ooh, that was close. Christ almighty. Okay, let's just... There we go. Oh, I have a flamethrower. I've got another ether tool. Gold rarity, which, yeah, the damage boost is also just as insane as if you were to pack a punch. So I don't even mind that we got that. Guess I'll just use up some score streaks. Plague Hounds are weak to Napalm Burst. Of course I got stupid Tombstone again. Yeah, and the flamethrower lasts so long as well. I have been holding down the trigger and I still have it. There we go. Might as well use another one. Oh no, the war machine disappeared. I was just about to pick it up, but you can't pick it up while holding a flamethrower out, which kind of sucks, especially since I have Mule Kick and I could have picked something up as well. Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I made a huge mistake, bug. Frost Blast. Recording is now almost 115. Let's go. I'm just going to keep on playing until I down, basically. Guys, this is about as well set up as I've been, other than not having Pack-a-Punch. That's a freaking Megaton. Oh, I got stuck in a corner. Oh my goodness, that could have actually been the death of me. Oof. But yeah, this is what you have to do. You have to just keep on dodging. And there goes all of my armor. I'm glad it plays like an actual audio sound effect when you break your armor, so you know. Because sometimes on the newer games, I actually just forget, because I don't know if it's game audio or what. I'm missing something. Oh, there is an insta-kill. I need that. Move out the way. Yeah, this should be pretty much, yeah. Insta-kill doing extra damage to bosses is kind of broken. And there's tier 2 Pack-a-Punch, about time. Silver freaking thing. FFAR, I'll take it. We also got tier 2 armor and another Pack-a-Punch, sure. I do love the FFAR. Actually called the same thing as when it was in Black Ops 3, which is funny. Because, I don't know, Black Ops 3 I think was the first game to really change the names of existing guns. Because why was this not just called the FAMAS? Not that I'm complaining though, because the FFAR is still very iconic. It's probably the single strongest assault rifle actually. I think, yeah, if we go with this one, gives us a lot more ammo. And Suppressor gives you extra, what's it called, salvage, even though we don't have salvage in this, but some of them drop extra equipment, which is nice. Yeah, this is where the surges take ages, because every single time now, it's going to be 1 kill for 1%. So I need another 33 kills, which doesn't seem too bad in theory, but actually, yeah, let's try out this. A straight up one-shot the DMR. Nasty, dude, nasty. 5,000 kills. Getting all of my mastery challenges done today. Glad I got Speed Cola last, actually. It's probably one of the best perks. Because stamina up isn't actually that important on this, just because... I mean, I guess I'm training slightly, but it's not that major yet. They're not super sprinting. Deadshot would be very nice, though, because extra headshot damage. Like, as soon as they reworked Deadshot, which is what happened in Cold War Zombies, it became a night and day perk. It was just, it's so much better. Just because it boosts your critical damage. Ever since they moved in towards critical damage instead of maximizing points with, like, meleeing instead. Oh, crit kills, nice. I guess I haven't finished the FFAR either, because it is a DLC gun. But yeah, if we just go DMR against this guy, surely I'm going to absolutely demolish you. Yeah. Weak to... weak to fire. Unlucky rubber ducky. Go get rid of the DMATI. I've had like a weird sniper or LMG every single game. But the M82, pretty trash, not gonna lie. Not what you want to see pop out of there. But, ooh, stim shot. Probably one of the best things in this game. Oh, that was it. If you have an insta-kill, you can't charge your field upgrade again. So, it does teach you to be kind of tactical with it. But as long as you have a half-decent gun, it doesn't matter. Okay, just a few more kills and we'll be done here. Because yeah, I want to get this golden chalice before we end. As soon as I do that, I can be happy. Does it do the beep? Oh, it doesn't do the beep. I was hoping it would. Ah! I got elemental pop. That's actually quite nice. Considering elements are how you do damage in this game. It's just, oh, it's crazy that my gun's starting to slightly fall off. Because the rounds aren't exactly like rounds for surges. I think one surge equals like 3 rounds. So this is technically, well, I feel like it's more like round 40 than 60. So maybe it's every 2 rounds. But yeah, it's nice because the brain rot era of we need something fast to do. You could just jump into the action really quickly on this. Same thing happened when they added the Rampage Inducer to this game. Because, oh, that was a blessing. If there was a Rampage Inducer on Black Ops 3 just for high rounding, it would have been so nice. That's probably the most boring part, is just how long it takes to do high rounds on that game. Same for Black Ops 4, actually. But there we go. Random perks, stamina up. Mind if I do? Suppose I'll double pack a punch for sniper. Didn't really get too much for that. I don't think I got the golden chalice. Which is fine. We can go for a couple more surges. Like, the DMR, don't sleep on this. Oh, and the nice thing is when you get, like, level 1 armor on the floor, you can pick it back up to refill your full armor. Definitely rather helpful. Gonna stim shot. Not having quick revive is kind of scary, because quick revive increases your health regen, which is, of course, very helpful. Let's just Semtex. Yeah, basically killed everything. Oh, use more grenades. Because they're just so freaking good. Like, that's the surge done. Boom. Like, honestly, just train them up a little bit. Kaboom. I do wish I had a score streak of some kind, though. That is kind of scary. But we have got a brain rot, which is helping. Brain rot, they give you points in this game. I think Black Ops 4 was the first one to actually change that. But on Black Ops 3, no one ever used turned because it just didn't give you points. Or people who did use it would usually have a lot less points, and as a result would fall off as the game progresses because lacking upgrades, which does kind of suck. I mean, that's the one downside to the old point system, but really that wasn't even the point system. That was just one particular aspect that got fixed in future games. But there we go. Whew, elite time. I think that's moved slightly, hasn't it? Maybe not. Maybe I'm going crazy. You know what to do. It's a mangler. A red mangler as well, because they're like the elite versions. Oh, I got myself cornered. Woo. Okay, we're fine, because they're weak to blast furnace, so this should be easy. Oh, sorry, napalm burst in this game, isn't it? I think they changed the name of it. And you're gone. There is the golden chalice. It took that long. You just have to eliminate 8 elites. It's not actually that difficult. There's level 3 armor as well. Like a dual wield magnums I could pick up. But I think because of how long this video is already, I'll do for now. As always, a link to this map will be in the what am I saying? Should we try doing that outro again? Because I'm just an idiot, apparently. This isn't a custom map. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Check out this video on screen. YouTube says that you might like it. Also, don't forget to check out that Nuketown Onslaught video that I did. And yes, as I finally got Deadshot, I will see you in the next video.